So guys, another campsite. This is in Somerset, and I've just literally just arrived. Been a bit of a journey for me, and it's a basic farm campsite, and it's just at a village, a little village called Priddy. I'll put the details up, and it's near Wells, which is obviously Somerset, and it's in the Mendip Hills. Very peaceful, very quiet. So basic farm campsite. I'll give you a little tour around. There's not an awful lot to see, but I will give you some further details when I get settled. I just want to get the tent pitched, and there is a pub in the village, so I want to get the tent pitched and down at the pub, reasonable time. And the farm itself is called Ebborways Farm Campsite, and a little village called Priddy. Details will be up there, and I'll catch you later on. It may look bright, but it's actually twilight now, so it'll be dark in the next half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour, it'll be dark. Got the tent up. I'm in the Robens Buck Creek 2, and obviously on the Honda NX500. Really nice here, this campsite. Just a couple of things to note about it. There's no showers. It's a very basic site, but it only cost £8 per person, so £8 a night for me. But it's quite a large field, so I don't think you'd have any problem getting onto this site. And from what I understand, it is year-round as well. So guys, it's literally a 5-minute walk from the campsite to the Queen Victoria Inn, and by all accounts, this is a really good pub. It is a really nice pub, this, and I've come into a room that's more of a dining area. The pub itself got a log fire going. It's pretty busy, actually. Well, it's very busy, so I'm not filming where there's loads of people. But it's got real ale, and it's very nice as well. Very oldie worldy. The menu looks really good. Not eaten anything yet. And actually, I'm not going to be eating tonight, but the menu does look very good. The access to the campsite is straight off a little back road out of the village, and it goes straight onto a hard, compacted gravel track, and that track runs 2/3 of the way around the field. So it's even in wetter weather, and the ground is a little bit damp because there has been quite a bit of rain over the last day or two. Although it's okay now. It's not raining. It's not going to rain. In fact, it's going to be quite sunny for the next day or two. But the track itself is more than suitable. Now I've rode across the field to about the middle just to get a good position for the sunset and the sunrise. And although it's damp underfoot, the bike has coped with it, no problem. So that's going to be it, guys. I promised myself I'd just have 1 pint, but the beer is so good I'll probably have 2 or 3 now. And I'll get back to you tomorrow, and I'll basically show you around the site and the toilets tomorrow. It has a real nice feel to this, and especially this time of year, clocks are changing tonight, actually. When it's getting darker early, it's nice you've got a pub campsite, or you've got a pub within walking distance. So this gives me that ability to come and sit somewhere rather than sitting in the semi-dark. And it's nice, you can have log fires. They've got fire pits, they sell logs. So, you get a fire going, but to be honest, I wanted to come down and have a pint. And and I'm glad I did. It's really nice. Anyhow, I'm going to go back through to where the fire is, and I'll see you tomorrow. So guys, I had a really good sleep last night, and it rained through the night actually, but what a beautiful morning it is this morning. I'm just going to show you the composting toilets, and just a quick 360 of the camping field, and then I'll tell you a little bit more about this and the location. So these are the unisex composting toilets, and let's see if we can just show you inside one. So there we go, composting at its best. And to be honest, it's pretty good. Now, I know it might put some people off that like to have proper toilets. I've used several sites with composting toilets, and I personally find them to be perfectly fine, just as good, to be honest. There's no showers, as I've mentioned, so it's very much back to basics camping here. Plenty of water points, fresh water points dotted around the field. So this is a huge camping field, and to be perfectly honest, I didn't pre-book it, and I think that you'd be able to turn up here and get a pitch somewhere, regardless of time of year. So that's my tent up in the distance, and I'll just give you a 360. The grass is really good. It's just basic field grass, but it is pretty good. So this is the little back road out of the village, pretty village. The pub is down in that direction, and the campsite is just located as you get to the edge of the village, really. So this direction here takes you on the back road directly into the city of Wells. Remember, it's only a small city, it's the size of a town, and so that's quite handy. The access is absolutely superb, really. There's no issues here. You just literally have a bit of tarmac leading into the site, and then it's hard, compacted gravel. So you need to check in before you camp. And that can be done. There's like a porter cabin or caravan at the back of the site where you book in. Actually, there is a farmhouse just about 100 yards in that direction, back towards the village, and I actually booked in there. But the best place to come is to come to site and go check in when you arrive. If there's nobody here, then just get yourself pitched and then go and see somebody. If you ask around, somebody will point you in the right direction to pay. There's lots of nice little spots by the trees. I've chosen to pitch in the open because I knew the weather was going to be really good. And as you can see there, there's, well, they're dotted around the site, little fire pits. So they sell the wood for the fire pits. Now, we've been in the Mendip Hills. You've got lots of good riding, motorcycle riding here, and to be honest, in any direction you're going to find good routes to ride. Well, what a beautiful morning it is in the Mendip Hills here. It's absolutely magnificent. Sun's up, it's going to be a nice day. I'm heading off today. I've had 2 nights here at the campsite. It's a really, really good campsite, this. If you like back to basics, this is good for you. It's in an excellent location. You've got the city of Wells, which is a town really, but it's a city because it's got a cathedral. And it's really worth a visit because it's only about 10 minutes to ride into Wells. The parking, you can park on street, there's car parks. There's parking outside of cafes, so it is quite handy for that quick brew and a walk round. It's a back to basics campsite, this. You've got composting toilets, no showers. It's semi-wild camping. It's a big field. The grass is good. It's mostly, for 2/3 of it is level. The pub is really good as well, in the little village of Priddy. It's only it's a hamlet more than a village. But the pub is really good, well worth a visit. Real ales, good food. You've got all the Mendip Hills to ride in, and really is a magnificent place. £8 a night is a fair price for this site as a basic site. Anyhow, that's really all I've got to say for this site. It's definitely worth a visit. If you're heading this way, give it a try, as long as you can make do with your composting toilets and no showers. But for now, I'm going to finish off my double espresso and finish the bike packing and get on my way. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you at another campsite.